Point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Takes the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
New York moving it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Now, here's Lillard. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier, he said. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Here's Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Drills the three-pointer.
You can't give Giannis a good look from three. He's really improved that part of his game.
Pass to Hart. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Brunson outside. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Shoots over Achua. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Towns finds Brunson. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
From deep three-point territory, Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Antetokounmpo, good, and a nice assist from Porter. Giannis has got 5 now.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Pass to Achua. Sinks the three-pointer. Achua's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside, Green. Trent gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Taurean Prince in for Green. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua. And Anunoby subbed in for Cameron Payne. Bridges kicks to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Trent, that's a 2-pointer. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. New York leading by 3. McBride passes to Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Kevin Porter. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson's checked in. 3-pointer, Lillard. The offensive rebound. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Developing the catch-and-shoot jumper. Giannis has done a nice job with that.
Outside, Towns. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Anunoby's got 5.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here's Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Brunson, hard finish inside.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Three-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple. He's got 8. Fires from way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New York ahead, leading by 3. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And here's Brunson outside. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis charging into the lane. And stolen by Anunoby. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. The Knicks leading by 6. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Milwaukee's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. The 10-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Outside, Towns. Offline with his 3. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Pass to Lillard. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. 11 points in the game.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Bridges outside. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Lopez from long range. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. And New York with a change here, too. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. Here's Lillard. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Brunson outside. Will it go? Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Lillard, bounce pass. Kicks it out to Prince. Bucks passing it around. There's the triple. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Portis. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Prince. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Well, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
Now Lillard, 16 points for him. Portis, a screen on Brunson. A 3. Off target from downtown. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the small forward. McBride finds Payne out to the wing. Towns against Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Payne. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Kevin Porter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Prince kicks to Kuzma. Shoots the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Lopez against Towns. Brunson, left side. Drives in. Brunson takes the hit.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. A floater. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Brunson against Lillard. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 22 points.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
That one's in there. The New York leaders cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Brunson outside.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
Giannis against Anunoby. Antetokounmpo. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one goes on Anunoby. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. It's rebounded by New York.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, well, that would have been a big bucket for him.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's the 3. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Hey, guys, that's exactly why Prince is out there in these moments. Big-time shot.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
3-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Hart, and there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Prince outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
So a close game sees New York take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
Big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these big bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And the basket by Embiid.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Now Lillard puts up a three. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Maxi's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And so he hits both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now Philadelphia with it. Outside Maxey. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. And that one's good.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Now Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Maxey. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Tries it from the top of the key. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer Embiid. Sinks it from distance. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Prince. Here's Lillard. And the basket is good. He's got 5.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
George outside. Outside Oubre. And he drives in. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. No good on the triple. For 3, Maxey. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lillard against Maxey. Lillard passes to Portis. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Maxey. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Well, there are scorers, and then there are confident scorers. Lillard's so dangerous with the jumper, the floater, getting to the rack, you name it. One of the bright stars in the NBA.
Outside Maxey. The 3. That one doesn't drop. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 2. And the second. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
You know, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Butler. Embiid, a screen on Porter. And here's Butler outside. Can't hit that one. The Bucks trail. And here is Antetokounmpo. Inside. Portis banked it in off the glass.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Butler taking his time here. Embiid inside. Defended by Portis. And the basket by Embiid.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Trent outside. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's good. 2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, B.A., the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has gotten his first points in this one.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Kuzma outside. The 3, here's Lillard. Hits the trifecta. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Maxi's got 5 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Lillard. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre into the lane. And he slams it in one-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Lillard. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with...
Yes, sir!
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
Oh, what a play.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3, and Kuzma good for 3. Kuzma's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Elbow shot on the way. Again, Philadelphia.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Pass to Prince. And here is Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Now the defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
Here's Grimes. Back to Maxey. George outside. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 7 points here in the quarter. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
George, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Grimes. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Trent in for Kuzma. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Back to Prince. Pass to Lillard. Here's Prince. Sims, the pass to Lillard. 4 on the clock. Over Maxey. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 14 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Maxey against Lillard. Lets it go from 11. Good as the jump shot falls.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. The three from Prince. Knocks down the triple. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Maxey with it. He's got 7. Pass to McCain for 3. He drops it from range. McCain's gotten his second bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And we've just finished the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Yabusele. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Butler. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. The Sixers leading. George passes to Embiid. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And Embiid drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Kuzma. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Maxey passes to Oubre. George for 3. Buries it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 3.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Second chance effort. And the layup good by Lopez.
Doing the dirty work with that sheer size. Lopez clears the glass and sends it back.
For 3, George. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kuzma, that's good. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
George outside, beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
Paul George stepping up big time.
Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Kuzma. Shoots over George. Kuzma, that's good.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 1-point game. Now here's Embiid, covered by Lopez. Oh, the process! Embiid flexing his muscles.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Money!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Embiid. Good work defensively by Lopez.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's on it.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here. It falls! These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
And he commits the intentional foul. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. And that'll put him up 2. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Maxey.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
No, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Oubre can't hit. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. They played the villain tonight. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll
love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at point guard. Now White, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. And it's Brown missing. Garland surveying the D. High post Allen. Pass to Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. A three from Strus. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Boston. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland on defense. Pass to White. Clock at 6. And White with the stuff.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Mitchell outside. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. Round down low, covered by Okoro. Mitchell against White. Horford sets a screen for White. No good from outside. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Horford against Hunter. Mitchell and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Brown outside. Holiday sets the pick for Brown. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland dishes to Okoro. Allen a screen on Horford. Hunter the pass to Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jerome comes in for Garland. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Tatum.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now, here's Hunter. Scoreless thus far. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Here's Tatum. Right wing. Fires from deep. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Mobley looking it over. Hunter kicks to Okoro. Hunter the pass to Okoro. Here's Jerome. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston trailing. Pass to Pritchard. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Horford the pass to Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Knocks it loose. Here's Jerome. Still yet to score. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
The three from Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. Mitchell, he's checked in for Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Mitchell wide open. The three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 13.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Porzingis against Hunter. Porzingis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And that one's good, Hunter.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to White. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Thompson. And Evan Mobley subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. To the middle, here's Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And here is Mitchell. Fires from the wing. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over
here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center. Pass to Mitchell. This one for three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, these chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Outside, White. Brown outside. A floater. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Brown no good on the free throw. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA 2nd team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
And Holiday kicks to White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. There's 1:59 left in the 3rd. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Allen with the screen for Garland. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Celtics trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hunter, no one around him. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
The 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mitchell looking it over. Allen finds Hunter. Mobley outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell in the corner. Over Holiday. Donovan Mitchell in his face.
I'll tell you cannot fault the defensive effort. Donovan Mitchell is just so good at keeping his concentration through a great contest.
Outside Tatum. Good D by Mobley.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Hunter. He's out there with Wade. Darius Garland is out there with Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Craig passes to Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 5. There's Garland. And he gets that one to go off the front line. Garland's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Cleveland. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. White covering. Mitchell outside. Shoots over White. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Back to Garland. Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Tatum slips by the contact inside.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
Mobley is screen on White. Here's Mitchell. Count it, and the foul. That one on White.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Tatum down low. Mobley's there. Tatum finds Brown. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. A 3-ball. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Porzingis kicks to Brown. Gets the three to fall.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Austin with the ball. A 2-point game. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Mitchell passes to Strus. Money! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Tatum with it. Launches it. Buries the triple.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
This has all the makings of a great game, Grant. It's a matchup between two Eastern Conference juggernauts.
Oh, B.A., this will be a great test for both sides. They're each loaded with talent, and I wouldn't be surprised if these teams end up meeting in the postseason.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. And here's Strus outside. Drains the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Strus against Anunoby. And there's Brunson. That one's good. on the assist from Anunoby. Brunson's got 5 now.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Mobley outside. Unloads from 13. And it's Cleveland with another.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Achua's checked in for Anunoby. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Hunter's checked in. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And again, the Knicks missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Towns passes to Bridges. Over Mitchell. And the basket by Bridges.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Mitchell. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Okoro is checked in for the Cavaliers. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. Over Okoro. Shot's good by Hart.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for New York. Bridges, he's checked in for Hart. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Garland. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Outside Payne. Pass to Towns. Sinks that one from the post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Garland. Back to Jerome. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges outside. Payne against Garland to the inside. Here's Towns. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. We've got Javonte Green. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. Now here's Okoro. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jerome passes to Okoro. Here's Jerome, defended by Payne. 5 on the clock. Jerome, that's good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court. Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Pass to Jerome. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua, and it's Anunoby in for Payne. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Green. Now here's McBride. Now Towns. To the middle. Here's Anunoby.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Jerome. He's got 5. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only one day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Three-pointer, Bridges nails it from 3. Bridges has got 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Strus. Garland feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Jerome, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. That's good from Towns on the assist by Bridges.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A different look for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Mobley, and Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Outside Achua. Brunson, a screen on Hunter. Achua for 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And New York has possession, following the score by Cleveland. McBride can't get it to go.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Out to Garland. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Knicks trail by 3. To the wing, right side. Down low. Oh, misses the dunk. The Cavs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And here's Brunson from the arc. And he can't get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cleveland on top. They're up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Mobley deciding where to go with it. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley showing off that incredible bounce.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Here's Towns. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Towns has got 6 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Hart for the tie. Knocks down the long J. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley with it. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Strus. He's got 7.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Hart from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Towns. Garland for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
1:51 left to play in the third. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Achua's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Strus. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Mitchell on the drive. Out to the wing. Outside Hunter. Brunson against Mitchell. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Outside Achua. 43 seconds left in the third. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Mitchell. No good with a layup. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. To the paint. To the right side. Brunson against Garland. An easy 2 on the layup. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Here's Brunson outside. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Wow.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cavaliers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Pass to Towns. Here's Jerome. Outside Hunter. Strus against Payne. Strus the pass to Wade. Out to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Over on Anunoby. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
A very efficient 3-level scorer. Garland is just a tough cover for everyone at that position.
Payne, the pass to Towns. Towns double team. And here's Payne outside. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Pass to Wade. Garland finds Strus. Now here's Garland. Anunoby covering. 4-3. And Darius Garland good for 3. Garland's got 16 in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Mitchell against Bridges. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Brunson. Count it.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
1:51 left in the 4th. Bridges against Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. Mitchell against Anunoby. Brunson with it. Towns a screen on Garland. Pass to Towns. Misses the 3. Cleveland leading by 9. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Inside. Strus. And he jams it home with authority.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Cavaliers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Darius Garland.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
36 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now here's Garland. Going inside. Hart pulls it in.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Garland against Brunson. And so the Cavaliers take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A.,
Matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Pass to Hart. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Stolen by Brunson. Towns wide open. Off target with his 3. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And here's Brunson following Kyle Kuzma's 3. Brunson against Lillard. The shot from the low post is good.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Lillard finds Kuzma. Lillard with it. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range too.
Back to Brunson. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Prince. Lopez, a screen on Hart. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pass to Hart. On the wing, Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Here's Anunoby. And the layup is good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, talking about Damian Lillard, coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said, we know how dangerous he can be. Now, we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off. Guys?
Thanks, David. Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. For three, Portis gets the three-pointer to fall.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Brunson goes in. Shoots over Lillard. Brunson, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Hart, that's good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now, here's Lillard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Portis a screen on Brunson. Lillard against Brunson. Portis sets the pick for Trent. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the inside. Here's Hart. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Milwaukee, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Payne. Bridges out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There, the group. New York will start the second one.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Porter, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Offensive rebound. Oh, Giannis parachutes in for the putback.
And the activity of the Greek freak around the bucket. I mean, this guy just does not quit. Relentless. Really knows how to finish with authority after misses come his way. Wow.
On the wing, Bridges. Lets it go with a three. It's good from long range. Bridges has got a pair of triples in the second now for New York.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Green. And Rollins subbed in for Porter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. Towns has got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez outside. Prince kicks to Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Milwaukee has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Here's Payne following the basket by Giannis. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Pass to McBride. And the Knicks miss again. Milwaukee leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Lillard from outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Brunson against Lillard. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Trent's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Prince with a screen on Brunson. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. His three-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges finds Brunson. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Lillard against Brunson. And it's Lillard missing. Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Brunson the pass to Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Three-pointer, Lillard drops in the tray. Lillard's got 11 points.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Lillard against Brunson. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Kuzma, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Lillard outside. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Achua. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson a screen on Porter. Here's McBride, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Lopez, a screen on Brunson. Such a wide open look. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Achua is out there with Towns. Then it's Payne. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Green with a screen for Antetokounmpo, and the call is going to be yes, it is an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Prince outside. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Brunson. Shoots. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Back to Brunson. To take the lead. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Right with a screen on Prince. Bridges misses. The Bucks have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Basket good. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Alert against Brunson. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his fourth rebound in this one. It's rebounded by New York.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Bridges with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Hart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 5. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he commits the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
From the inbound, here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Lillard. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Fires from the line. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Here's Brunson. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But, hey, never say never.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Pass to Bridges. Latre. He can't get that one. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. You know, all right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the starting group for Chicago. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ball. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Giddey in at the 3. Now here's Ball. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I like watching Ball be assertive on offense, especially looking for a shot from the mid-range.
Lillard against Ball, and Lillard gets it to go.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Back to Ball. White against Prince. Takes a 3. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by White.
A truly dynamic big man. Vucevic really has the ability to shoot from almost anywhere on the floor.
Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Both free throws good from Giddey. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Puts up a deep 3. The Bucks rebound. Basket's good.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Pass to Buzelis. From the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
White with a screen on Lillard. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Prince with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000 point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Now here's Ball. Giddey finds Vucevic. The fader. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Vucevic has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Ball against Lillard. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Tipped away. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen on Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Chicago ahead, leading by just 2. And back in a moment as and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Here's Giddey. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Smith. Trey Jones is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Williams, and it's Giddey in at the 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Antetokounmpo with it. Portis the screen. Trent with room to shoot. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Smith with a screen on Porter. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Ooh, nice move as he stepped back and cast it up. Giddey's got 9 points.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Portis the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Porter against Jones. Up and over Porter. Jones misses. The Bucks trail by 3. Right at the free throw line. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Here's Jones. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis, the pass to Green. Outside Porter. To the inside. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. From the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Porter's got his first basket. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Ball, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Portis, left side. Over Buzelis. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Ball passes to White. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's good. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Pass to Portis. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Outside Jones. There's 14 seconds left to play in the second quarter. White with it. Vucevic with it. Covered by Lopez. From 13. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead, up 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. It's Vucevic, high post. The kick out to Ball. The 3-ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 5. Pass to Prince. Lillard outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Back to Ball. And there's the screen. Pass to Buzelis. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Bucks trail by 8. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Right wing. Back to Lillard. There's the 3. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Williams. White on the wing, guarded by Trent. Here's Giddey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Giddey's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Now Lopez. This one for three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lopez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Giddey passes to White. Ball outside. There's a screen. Here's the three. On target from range. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Chicago leading by 7. Down low. Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And the shot goes. He's got 15.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And he's going for the look, the feed, the jam. Giannis.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Outside Giddey. Pass to White. Outside Williams. Here's Vucevic. With one on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. All right, we're going to step aside. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Josh Giddey out there with Williams. Then it's Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. Jones' his shot is good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Antetokounmpo outside. Portis for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside Giddey. With the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Kuzma with a screen on Vucevic. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
Shot from 12. The 3 from Prince. Drills it from deep. And the Bucks lead by 5.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Inside. Here's Vucevic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Lillard outside. Three-pointer, no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. 50 seconds left in the 4th. White for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Vucevic in the post, working on Lopez. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by White. And here's Milwaukee now. Lopez can't hit. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And so here is Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Vucevic to tie it up. And he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous 3-pointer. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Oh my! What a shot!
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce.
Sharpshooters.
Well, which team gets hot first, Kevin, I think is going to be most important. Shooting is rhythm. How do you establish that rhythm? You've got to move the ball, move yourself, and maybe the team that gets hot first is going to be the one that ultimately comes out on top.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Allen. And here are the Cavaliers. Garland finds Allen. Fires for 3. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Garland against Lillard. Prince outside. Over Mitchell. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ren, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Mitchell looking it over. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. The 3 from Garland. Rebound, Milwaukee. Prince outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mobley against Lopez. Lillard from outside. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Garland the pass to Hunter. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Now Hunter. Down low. Here's Mitchell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 5.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Okoro, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Smith is checked in. Porter outside. Hands it from downtown.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley a screen on Lillard. Elbow shot is on the way. He squares up and sinks it. Garland's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Hunter with it. Still scoreless. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Open jump shot off the mark.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Hunter. He's out there with Evan Mobley. Javonte Green is out there with the Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. And a wide open look for Portis. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Jerome. Mobley outside. From 11 feet away, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Here's Mobley. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. It feels like every season, Brett, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference, you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Tries the spin move. Here's Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
And here's Strus. Still without a basket. Garland, no good. Prince against Mitchell. Bounce pass, Prince. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard from past the arc. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Darius Garland go to the free throw line here. It's on Damian Lillard. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to Prince. To the wing on the left. Here's Kuzma. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Now Mitchell. He has 5. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 8.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Portis can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that could cost you another play. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Lillard looking around. Up top, Portis. Shoots over Garland, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
That'll do it for the first half. Bucks ahead. They're up by 7. And now let's catch up with David All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Mitchell passes to Strus. Here's Garland. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Garland's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Cavs. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Mitchell outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Allen with the screen for Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. On deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Lillard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Mitchell against Prince. Fires the three. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Giannis. They can't stop Giannis.
Just going right at the defense is Giannis right now, and energy just boundless in this game.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Back to Mobley. He's off on that one. Giannis with some nice D. Prince in the corner. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Prince has got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Prince against Mitchell. To halt the run. No good at the rim.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Giannis. Allen with the rebound.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Mitchell passes to Garland. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Count the basket. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Lillard. Fires the three. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mitchell. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And he could be slippery when he's up against tight D inside. There's no easy rejection opportunity when you're guarding Mitchell.
Prince outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Three-pointer, Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And a big-time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it.
And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. 8-point game. We've got Wade, DeAndre Hunter out there with Max Strus. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Wade sets the pick for Garland. Good on the triple.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Puts it up from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Giannis has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. Here's Jerome. Back to Hunter for the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 9. Trent outside. Porter looking it over. Now here's Antetokounmpo, covered by Hunter. Unloads from 9, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cleveland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Garland finds Hunter. Banked in off the glass.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Lillard against Garland. And he converts the layup. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Giannis outside. No good on the 3. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Mitchell. Over Prince. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Giannis, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Strus passes to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
Here's Milwaukee now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Strus passes to Mitchell. Pulls up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Strus passes to Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty, missing both. And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visit. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
How about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And the starting group for Chicago. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Back to Tatum. Fires in the triple.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Ball outside. Giddey against Brown. Fires for 3. And Ball throws it down.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's White, following the bucket by the Bulls. Clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White.
We're talking about a big man with excellent touch. Porzingis will never shy away from a mid-range opportunity.
And here's White. It's Vucevic, high post, working on Porzingis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Vucevic with it. Back to Jones. Up top, White. Ball outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Chicago. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the inside. Fade away. Misses off the left iron. Chicago leading. Outside Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. White for 3. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Out to the right wing. Horford finds Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass the ball. Here's Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. Defended by Porzingis. That shot off. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Bulls out in front. Up 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Jones. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Boston's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Pass to Horford. Over Giddey. Horford can't hit. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 6 points. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Outside Giddey. He lays it up and banks it in. Giddey's gotten 4 this quarter.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Now Tatum. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Hauser. Off target with the 3. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Craig. Derek White's checked in for Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Giddey. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Ball's got 5 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside, Brown. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Ball passes to White. Back to Ball. Picked by Vucevic from outside the arc. Ball no good. Boston has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Outside, Brown. Off target from three-point range. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front, leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Josh Giddey out there with Ellis. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's White in at the 2.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
White against White. White coming through.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Tatum looking it over. Tatum showing off the strength.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's White. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Vucevic. White against White. 5 to shoot. White the pass to Ball. Here's Giddey. Again, the Bulls score.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Here's Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Outside Tatum, pass to Brown. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Brown gets the bucket.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Holiday against White. Pass to Giddey. Three-pointer. Another three for Chicago.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's Brown for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And here's Giddey. To the paint. And Vucevic slams it in.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Williams against Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Chicago trailing here. Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
Well, you get a sense of why people are so excited about the well-rounded game of Josh Giddey. Good from the mid-range there.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Outside Craig. Here's Pritchard. Horford, a screen on Jones. Pritchard. No good from outside. And it's Giddey off the drive. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
Horford passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Ball against Holiday. Now here's Ball. Defense right on him. A deep 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Ball. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
Outside Giddey. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Giddey. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, "That's my shot."
Outside Tatum. Porzingis for 3. Oh, KP with the 3.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Pass to Vucevic. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. He's off on the layup. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And here is Vucevic, defended by Porzingis. And it's in. What a beautiful beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Oh, look out! Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis in a big spot, not an inch of back down. That is beautiful.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. .29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Vucevic's shot is off. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. So it's Boston with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For